We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, doing a full transition from the rip area of bright green bars on 42 vision to the dip area here, going into the after hours of white with red borders. Now, in today's volatility, our SPY bot at 10:35 a.m. sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside, pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 200% plus within hours, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the Discord, getting connected over to our bots, our 42 vision indicators, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, completing that transition and pulling downwards, breaking through key supports. And we need to talk about what's going on within the charts and inflow versus outflow. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our Discord and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot sent out a bear indicator at 8:45 a.m. and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside, pure weakness there on 42 vision into the bell and after the bell, and put options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, doing a full transition here from bright green bars on 42 vision, as I call the rip area, to the dip area of white with red borders. And if it's your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips and the rips to the dips and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts, as well as we use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here, and you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, under a bear indicator at around 405.82 today on the 30-minute chart, and outflows crossing from the after hours on Friday to the pre-market today. And when it tried coming back up, you could see that rejection and the switch from green to red and continuing to pull down, hitting highs here of outflows of minus 4.8. And the last time we were this far down on the outflows and away from the midpoint here was back here on January 25th at lows here of minus 5.03. And it was the last time here when on the 25th of January that we hit a dip area of white with red borders on 42 vision. And here we are hitting it for the first time after that bull indicator and full strength into Friday of last week to today, doing a full transition from the rip down to the dip, guys. And we're going to talk about what key levels to watch here and what is going on within these charts. But let's go ahead and look at the larger time frame first of the 1 hour. So when we pull up the 1 hour here, we could see we got a bear indicator today in the pre-market as well. The outflows had began, but they had not crossed. They crossed around the middle of the day once things crossed 402, 403, and you could see those outflows crossing to the downside on the second half of the day. And here we are with the SPY fighting to stay above 400. This is critical. This is crucial. a lot of people believe that once we cross it, right, this is not financial advice, just speculation, what the articles are stating, and just a perspective and opinion, that here we are at 400. Once it goes below it, the bears are back in play and having strength over the chart and the weakness in it. And if not, when it fights to stay above it or pulls away from it, the bulls are putting up a fight and that they're in control. It's a psychological level. If you read articles from months back all the way to this date, and you hear different experts on news and stuff always referring to 400 as a crucial level that a lot of people are watching. So something to not ignore. So here we are fighting to stay above 400 under a bear indicator, and outflows crossing to lows here of minus 3.01. And the last time we were near these levels, we only hit minus 2.78. And the furthest we gone further than that was back here when we hit this dip area before that consolidation bull indicator and pop up and full transition there again into the rip area. Well, it was back here on January 19th, guys. This is crucial as well to not ignore, because while it's not guaranteed to go much lower or even hit that same level, it's something to not ignore and overlook, because it has gone that far and it's not guaranteed to, but something to watch. Now, let's go back into the 15-minute and we could see some more of the volatility here. And within the 15-minute, we got that bear indicator in the after hours way up here at 406. It did a full transition from the rip to the dip, and you could see how it tried bouncing back up. The last piece missing here as it shifted was bright green bars, because after dark green comes bright green. It got that bull indicator at around 403 and it did bounce up to 405, rejected here the highs of the pre-market and the lows here of the after hours on Friday, pretty close to it. It didn't reach it though. And then you can also see how quickly things shifted back down. It got a bear indicator here within the volatility, rejected that area as well in the 403.50 range, 403, almost 404, and then it just went right back down, continuing the trend of weakness, guys. Outflows have been dominating, and it's going to be crucial to watch going into tomorrow, because there could be some momentum bounce or dead cat bounce here playing out because of how overextended it is on multiple time frames. Not guaranteed to, but what are the key levels I would watch? Well, the first thing I would watch here is 400, guys. That is a critical support level in the history of the chart, back to January 26 here when it pulled back, bounced back up, and got back over the midpoint. But with the amount of outflows that we see right now, if that crosses, I would watch if these outflows continue to the downside. And if they do, the next support below 400 is 398 to 395 area. Those are the critical levels to the downside. But I would be watching here if these inflows could start picking up and switch from red to green. Try to get to the midpoint or even cross it to see if some of that strength starts coming into the chart, to then cancel out this bear indicator. And not only here on the 30-minute, but I would like to see some strength here on the 15-minute as it's a lot closer, to try to come back up and cancel out this bear indicator as well. And the first resistance I would watch is back up towards 403, and then above that is 405, as it rejected there after being the low of Friday in the after hours, as well as the high of the day in the pre-market, and rejecting when it got pretty close to it and where that bear indicator popped up. If 405 gets broken through, then I would watch the 408 to 410 area. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. I'm going to be watching these bull and bear indicators, inflow versus outflows, and if these transitions try to come back up from white with red borders back up towards bright green, or even try a dark green like it did here on the 15-minute this morning when it bounced up from around 402, 401 all the way back up to 405. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.